Dude, it's so weird. It's like bright outside when I've just started stream. This is crazy. I don't think I've ever streamed with like. Well, that's not true actually. I started streaming in August last year, didn't I? It's so bizarre sitting down and I've got the window, like I've got the blinds right up, and I'm like, oh my god, it's almost blinding. It was warm, wasn't it? I had to like, I was like fighting to get work done right before I had to leave to go catch my bus, so I ended up having to like kind of very briskly walk to my bus after work, and I was like, holy, I regret this. You know, usually it's only bad on the way up because my uni is on the top of a hill, not on the bottom of a hill, so the walk up to uni is usually the problem. But I was like, oh my god, I'm cooking. Not in a good way, you know, in the kind of way that makes you. Let's not go into the details. Anyway, cool. So, Winona's gym. We have 3 trainers left. I've planned all of them. The first 2 are considerably less problematic than the third one. The third one is just a really tough fight. Genuinely not easy. But yes, we will eventually need to go scale a move, which unfortunately means we're going to have to run across the map again. But this will be the last time that we ever have to do this. Because after Winona, we do get fly. So yeah, at least there's that. I need to level everyone up to 55. Well, I don't fucking need to. I'll just level up the ones I'm going to pull out of my box to 55. I've already got everyone at 55 in my calc. Apparently I do not. Shit. It doesn't matter. I'll just do all the Pokemon I need. I know what Pokemon I'm bringing to every single fight until Winona, so it doesn't fucking matter. So let's get my script up. Actually, didn't think I'd get it immediately, but I absolutely will. So, okay. Pokemon Ranger Flint, Noctowl, Gligar, Shiftry, Slacking, Jojo, Blaziken. There's no bullshit items, no bullshit moves. It's literally just a choice band Slacking that you need to be aware of. Other than that, everything is super kind of straightforward. So the team is, we're bringing out Swellow for his debut. We're bringing out Dugong, Arcanine, Mawile, Salamence. This is like Run and Bun days. Do you remember this? Did you hear about this? Do you remember this? Where like I would like turn on stream and I'd have like a few fights calced, and I'd be like, "This is what we're doing. This is what we're bringing. This is the item for these guys. This is the what I need to pre-damage them to. All that shit." I feel like this feels like the return of that a little bit, and it's been months since I've been doing it. Especially because like the longest time, everything after attempt 17 on Run and Bun was early game bullshit. So I never did get to that like late stage part again of Run and Bun. Yeah, I'd forget to pre-damage, I'd forget to teach moves. Oh, dude, those were the days. So everything is 55. Because I should be fine for XP. So 55 on Swallow. Dugong's already 55. 55 on Arcanine. I'm going to put everything into the calc as I do it. 54 on Salamence. That is worth noting. I need to be a bit careful with his XP. And 55 on Rhydon. Salamence is the only Mon I need to be careful of with XP because I'm bringing him to all 4 fights and he's got Winona. Dude, yeah, no, I was like biting my tongue from bringing it up, but like it was exactly like that, you know, where like I was thinking the exact same thing, where like I was like, oh yeah, this is just like the good old days of Run and Bun, where I just boot up. I've planned a few fights, let's just do it, and I rock up into every single fight, and every single fight I do completely misplanned. Yeah, good old days. Take me back. Alright. You just need citrus on, like, I think all of these guys, really. Like, I don't think you need to worry about anything. But, literally status on the fight. So it's just citruses. Okay. Time to completely misplay. Gotta hope that that joke is not about to come real. Alright. Cool. Let's jump straight into it. So we've done Mars against Kids Puzzles. This one. We've already fought you. Is it this guy? I think it must be, right? Left? There's no one up there. Okay. Winona. Oh god. See? Run on you guys too. Hey Bruce. Alright, cool. So, time to throw. I'm kidding. This is like a very, very straightforward fight. Only thing, do I have fly on Salamence? Do I have fly on Salamence? Then yeah, surely nothing will go wrong. Oh, so this is Swallow's debut, as I said. He hasn't come to any of these fights yet. This is the kind of position where you can actually use a shit Swallow like mine. If you can find places where it can take a 2-for-1 here and there, then yeah. And that's ideal Swallow use. And this is one of them. So we take the knockdown. I really hope XP is not crazy big. Okay, that's manageable, yeah. And this is Blaziken, and Blaziken also just dies. Okay. Nice. This is now Gligar. Gligar going for Rock Slide, and it does not die too hard. I mean, we're switching Dugong into a super effective move here, but it just doesn't matter. This Gligar just doesn't do any damage. Not very scary, and it's slower than my timid, well, I think it's Hasty or Eve or something, Dugong. Yeah, it's a crit. See, we just don't care. And we kill with Ice Beam. Again, like I said, there's no bullshit items on this fight anywhere, so it's so much chill than the last one. This is the Shiftry. We are slower than this fight being plus speed. But this thing is also plus speed and it's point faster, which is why. This thing cannot touch Arcanine, really. Highest damaging move is like Shadow Ball. Yep, another crit. Do not care, does not matter. And we kill with Flamethrower. Yeah, Gen 4 AI is whack, man. I'm so glad to be back in Gen 3. Gen 3 is all lines, but like at least I know Gen 3. This is Dodrio. This thing's has double edge. However, it has double edge and HP ground. However, double edge is more damage than HP ground. Right, so this is never HP ground, which means we can go to more wild. Never dead to crit. And this is now HP ground. Which means Swallow comes back out again. This thing does have quick attack, but it can't see kill, and double edge does see kill, so it's never going to go. And we kill with Facade. Yeah, the fat fuck is doing okay. He's doing alright for himself. Like he said, the world's shittest Swallow, but the world's shittest Swallow still does shit. You know? It's just not that great. Okay, this thing is Choice Band, and it only knows Hyper Beam. So, we are switching right on into this. It does about 40% on a max roll. We're never dead to crit. Yep. This is now Loafing. Alright, and now we just kill it with... This will take a while, because this Salaman's a dog ass, but safe. And this is why you need to remember to teach Fly. Don't lose your Pidgeot because you forgot to teach Range. Nice, easy fight. Very straightforward. Not something that particularly needed to be planned before the stream, but... Okay. Stop playing, please. Why aren't you playing? Or are you just a song that's really quiet to begin with? Yes, you are. Fuck off. I was like, why isn't my music playing? Why isn't my music playing? Why isn't my music? Like the olden days with songs that had intros that lasted like 30 seconds. There you go. Is it a bit quiet? Feels a little bit quiet for me. Just a slightly quiet song, I think. Alright, cool. Alright, understood. Message taken. So, next fight is Humberto. What a great name. This thing does have a quick claw bloom, but everything else about it is, yeah, not particularly challenging. So, our team is... I don't know, there might be. I've not checked. Blaziken, Rhydon, again, Tentacruel, Absol, Kabutops, Salamence. That's my Absol. Okay, and we can super go 55 on everyone now. So Chicken is already 55, as is Tenta. Absol. Sorry, just get these on calc as well. So Blaziken, Rhydon, Tenta. Right, Absol. Five. Kabu. You get Muddy Water. You probably don't want this. Kabu, 55. Rodeo. And Mence, 55. Nice. Let me do a quick scan. In fact, see if there is any. Oh yeah, there is. There do be a bit of Ed Sheeran, but it's only songs from his first album. Popped Anthology. Oh my god, that just unlocked a memory that I never thought I would experience again. Pop Danthology. Oh my god, that's a memory. Genuinely, I hadn't thought about that in years. Okay. We are citrusing Blaziken. This then baits and then it's that and you citrus, and it's pre-sleep Tentacruel plus go citrus, right? Absol is beating you. Absol's not doing anything, in fact. Persim on Kabutops. And then Mence needs probably not Spore, probably to pre-sleep it. Dude, yeah, I used to listen to them quite a lot back in. They were banging songs. But early days YouTube is so much different. Like that's the kind of shit that you could do in early days YouTube. It doesn't, like, no one has like the attention span. But that would like slap back in 2011, 2012, 2013. Like, do crazy numbers. Alright. Cool. So yeah, we're just gonna go in. I hope I've done this right. I didn't write down that I need damage or anything, so that must mean I don't need any. Correct? Way. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Way. Nope. Oh. This way. Way. This way. This way. This way. So good. Again, surely nothing will go. and I remember what the plan was that I created about... How long ago would I have created this plan? I think I did it like yesterday lunchtime, during my lunch break. Cool. This is Pillar Swine. We just punch it in the face, like, not much else to it, really. We couldn't blaze kick it, because this is thick fat. It wouldn't die. We take exactly 58 HP recoil, and this bait's Porygon 2. Yep, because it has HP water, super effective move it sees, and it sees it being weak. And we punch this in the face too. We get 55 HP recoil from this, and we go up to 82. Okay, this is Swellow for super effective Sky Attack and HP Ground. Okay, this thing just can't touch right on. It has HP Ground, but it does, I think, 20% max. I think you're safe, buddy. Alright, after this, it is Golduck. Now, this Golduck has Surf, Ice Beam, and HP Grass, all of which just kill my Rhydon from this. Even all of them even kill it from full, if I remember right. But it also does fucking nothing to Tentacruel. This thing does have Hypnosis, which is why we're pre-slept, just to prevent it from hypnosing a little bit longer. And it can't Ice Beam once we're in. Shouldn't need to worry about freeze. Yeah, on this next turn, it can Hypnosis, and then we just up. Okay, and it's Thornberry, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's the Hypnosis. I think it's best if we just stay, because it doesn't... We should have all the time in the world to wake up. And it shouldn't... I'd rather not change. I've not actually thought about it. I think this Golduck is a little bit fucked. I think they say that they call this being its father. Was that the old meta to call that its father? Bro, wake up. This is a 5-turn sleep. Oh, and a crit. Oh, I mean, I was right, but it let it get close. This random move now? Nope. Tentacruel's a monster. Next highest damaging move at 26 HP. This is always Psychic. But we're not actually going to kill this with Absol, because unfortunately we are slower. And we have a pretty speedy Absol too. And it's a minus speed Xatu. What are we gonna do? This is Signal Beam. We're dead to crit. We're just gonna go to Kabu, who is faster. And we're Persim the Confusion chance. And Rock Slide. Okay, this last mon is Breloom. This is the one with the Quick Claw. I like killing this with Kabu because it baits a kill, which means it can't spawn. It's boring. But I mean, if we're Priest. This thing only has grass and fighting moves, right? Well, it has HP. But HP Ghost does like 20% Salah at most. At the end of the day, this is the world's shittest Salamence, but it still does most of the things you might want a Salamence. I am cutting out a little bit, am I? Yeah, this was my worry. I'm gonna go see if I can sort out this gate. Filter this gate. So I use the low threshold bit. I think that's how it works. So now you should have me cutting out less. It might just be because I've got a Croaky Void. No Quick Claw. Alright. Yeah, my main concern with it was that I would at points not talk loud enough. I also don't keep the mic very close to my mouth. Yeah, hopefully I'm cutting out a bit less. Okay, one more. This is the low-key spooky fight. so what is the team we're looking at? Seems okay. All right, good to hear. Yeah. Although you'll probably get more clicking and clacking, but I can only type so gently, you know. Salamence, Dugong, Rawdorn. Lantern, Tentacruel, Warbrain. Okay, let's get one level one up. So, Crawdorn. So let's actually get the right ones into the box. So, Salamence, Dugong, Crawdorn. Crawdorn at 5. Right, Lantern at 5. Where are you, buddy? Linge. Right, Tentor's already 55, and then Warrain 55. Nice. Okay, so what is hard about this fight is partly there's just good mons. There's a Salamence, there's a Shedinja, and there's a Kingdra, all of which you need to sort of precisely plan for. But the main reason this is a little orc is there's a Bright Powder Gyarados, which is no joke, kind of spooky. And because it's a Gyarados, it's also too bulky for most Shockwaves to kill. Like my Raichu Shockwave doesn't kill, and that of course means my Lantern's Shockwave doesn't get close either. I need to go to move. Don't I? Fuck. This is the. I need to go scale. All right. We've already got this encounter, so we don't really need to worry too much about it. Alright, I'm gonna go get this move scaled, Hendo. I'll be back to Ortree, and then I'll do that Bandol. Good evening, though, mate. Good to see you. Unfortunately, this may be like 5 minutes, because I'm in after all. Okay. We're gonna get Fly right after this gym, and this is the last time we'll ever have to do it. I need Rock Smash. Wait, did he actually just like... Is that all it took? Or like, are you simplifying what happened? Or did he literally just crit a shit ton and that was... Delcatty was the only one that came out. Okay, so this is my last heart scale, right? For now? Pretty sure? Or even is it? Yeah. Solo with the back 3. Yeah, Delcatty might be broken, huh? Yeah, so this is my last heart scale, but I get 2 more before Tate and Liza. You know, she darts player do the aura farm walk out to like titanium something. I mean, I understand. I 100% agree with the principle behind you relating that meme to me. But titanium, This song though, you know, so I understand the principle, because I would walk out to this, yeah. Okay, so we're playing rock. Holy frog in my throat. What the fuck? Dude, I just almost died. I don't know what Stephen Bunting is. Am I getting fucking zoomed again? Stephen Bunt. Oh, he's a darts player. Yeah, I am getting zoomed. Alright. Okay. We need Rock Slide on Mence. It's a bit ass, but we'll use it at least one more time in the run. I can promise that. And we're gonna get rid of Crunch. Hey Zeragroff, Aiden. Buongiorno. Where is it? It's the crunchy orno. You need an emote for that. Alright, cool. I did get rock slide right. Find him next to me. Oh, this isn't like exercise true. I used to. I've gotten old though. I need to get back into it, honestly. It's just one of those things that I'm constantly like, oh, next week, you know? You know that feeling? Where it's like, oh, next week. You know? Yeah, I used to do running quite a lot. Decent runner. I would only ever run in the gym on like a treadmill because I get really bad rhinitis. So annoying. I would love if I could run outside more, but I just end up feeling like shit for the rest of the day. I need to take like find like some really fucking super strong antihistamines I can take before I go on a run. Treadmill running, I know, but like it's the only way I can do it without getting all fucking drippy and shit. Complete. Alright. So we need to get rid of Gara, right? It's Dugong. Moved to London, QCA favorite. Honestly, genuinely, when I was in London was when I could run outside. And I didn't find it was so bad. It was weird. I find it so much worse now that whenever I try and run down in the countryside. It's really weird. Yeah, Exeter's really bad for it. I think it's just the nature, right? It's just too much pollen and shit. Whereas there's not a tree to be found in London, you know? Exaggeration, obviously. So, what is the order on this fight? Oh yeah, it's Dugong needing to dodge some mega crits. That's one of the first breakpoints in this fight, is Dugong not getting fucked to hell and back. Sleep. 2. And I kind of need Cherry, unfortunately. I'd love to go Citrus, but can't really. Citrus on Crawdaunt, though. Cherry on Lantern and Pre-Sleep. Ugh. Pre-Sleep. Tenta was something, which I don't remember. Probably Citrus. And then Walrein is the real big. Let's need to dodge some crits. Which is a shame because Rain is like my best mon, but what are you gonna do? You can see palm trees. Sorry to flex, dude. Man, I'm not particularly a hot weather country kind of guy. I don't think I'd want to live in Spain for that reason. But yeah, no, it is still a bit of a brag. Oh yeah, this was one of the jank that I was mentioning, Louis. Like, why are we listening to Taylor Swift? It's not the worst Taylor Swift by any stretch. I think Red is actually a half-decent album. There's a fair few songs on this one I quite like. But still. T-Swizzle is fine. That's a Louis take I didn't... And a Hendo take. Jesus. I mean, like, old T-Swizzy is actually pretty acceptable. I think 1989 and Red is, like, okay. Fearless is like, yeah, there's a couple. Like Love Story. Love Story is a banger. But everything since then is just, I don't even care. I just couldn't, I don't even care for it, let alone dislike it. Ooh. Little Mix. Bloody hell. Okay. Do I need a status move or anything on Walrein? Are you ever coming into? I don't think you are. You just need to clutch the fuck up, buddy. You're like Woodhead. What? Oh, do you listen to the radio? Okay. I don't think I've listened to a radio in years. Nope. This song actually kind of fucking slaps. I have to admit to it. It is a bit of a banger. All right. We'll listen to it a bit more after this fight. We'll earn it, you know. Why does no one ever rise? Fuck. Hendo, be the change that you want to see in the world, you know? If no one else is going to do it for you, then sometimes you just need to take, you know, the initiative, right? Some might say it's crude, but no? Well, Biggie does it, doesn't he? I've listened to some Biggie songs. He talks about his willy a lot. Anyway, alright, so yeah, yeah. Louis. I'm not sure that's why. Imagine Biggie calling it his willy. What's this Biggie willy in it? Alright. Time to lock in. Because this is currently not locked in. Yeah, I don't know. Rage. Allegedly. Fuck. Oh. Alright. Charizard. So we have a pretty clean opening to this fight. We outspeed and rock slide kill this guy. Yeah, Big Popper is exactly the song I was thinking of, and I played that song to my girlfriend. She's not into that kind of music. I was like, just check out these lyrics, and she was like, this is a banger, and I was like, okay, that was not the response I was expecting. I thought it was like gonna be too much. There we are. Anyway, we outspeed this shit with Timid. Up. Yeah, it is a banger. Exactly. I didn't think she would think that, you know. She's got quite a crude family. I know she herself isn't like such a prude, but family is a little bit. This is Ice Beam. Okay, now this thing's highest damaging move is completely fucking random. Not very fun for that reason. It's either Dragon Breath, Body Slam, or Hydro Pump at any given time. We outspeed and 3-hit KO. We just need to kinda dodge double para, and crits would be nice. This thing is lefty. Still do 3-hit KO. Nice, no para. Are we dead to crit? We're not. Okay, we're now stupid safe. Perfect. Oh, what a terrible image. Okay. Good shit, Dugong. You've held the fucking phone. This is Shedinja. What are you going for, Shedinja? What do you see kill with? A question. You only see kill with HP rock. So you're always going for it. The idea was go hard. In a game without focus sashes or anything, or safety goggles, Shedinja's just that's scary. I will say focus ban Shedinja though. We just outspeed and crunch. So this is now the Spooky Mon. So this is Gyarados. But we have an interesting plan. So this Gyarados is Bright Powder. With Earthquake, Bounce, Hydro Pump, and HP Rock. This coverage completely fucks all my electric types, which have Shockwave. But what we can do is abuse the fact that this thing's highest damaging move, my Crawdaunt, is always Bounce, which is a 2-turn move. So what that means is it's going to bounce up this turn. You can go to turn.
Nice.
We're now slower. It will hit me with bounce, and I will hit it with shockwave. Please tell me I'm slower. I am indeed. I am a hasty lantern, so I was a little spooked for a second there, but I am indeed slower. We will take the bounce. We are 3 sleps, we can't get parried this turn. This does 69 to 82%. Okay. Now, this is earthquaking. You'd think we'd want to go Salamence, but then we would never be able to get another bounce out of this. The actual correct play is to go Crawdaunt Earthquake with Shell Armor. So we can't get crit. Earthquake will always put us into Citrus Berry range, and then proc our Citrus Berry, and now we'll again only be baiting bounce. The exact same situation. This took me a little while to work out. Well, this is now again bounce, which means we can do the same thing, and we're Cherry Berry for this. Oh, yeah. Bounce parried this time around. And there, that is a safe Gyarados, right powder Gyarados. And not the easiest thing to work out, but I got there eventually. Last mon, though, is almost spookier. This thing is a Salamence coming in last, which isn't fun. So, this thing has Aerolace, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Flame. This thing is going for Earthquake on this turn, guaranteed. We can go to our own Mence, drop it into. Is the idea. Okay. This thing, we don't kill with Dragon Claw, obviously, and it can kill us with Dragon Claw or crit. We can't stay in. This is going for Dragon Claw. The idea behind bringing Tenta was to be something where we could pivot into Dragon Claw. Okay. Now what we can basically do is the same thing again. This is always Earthquake. We want to get our Walrein into an Earthquake, and ideally taking as little damage as possible, which is why we're getting 2 Intimidate on it. Basically, if we can get 2 Intimidates on this guy, come into Walrein on an Earthquake and dodge crit, then we are never dead to a follow-up crit. Idea. This is Dragon Claw again. We have enough HP on Tenta to do this. With Citrus Berry in case this crits, it'd then always be Earthquake. Okay, yep. There's Earthquake still -2. So we're going to Walrein. If we get crit, we have to dodge another crit. If we don't get crit, then we safe. On Walrein, our boy. Lock in. Nice. Okay. Yep. Crit Dragon Claw, which is the highest damaging move, does 159. That's game. God, he's a beast. Look at him. Love this guy. Hard carry on this split. Banger. He is the king. Dude, he's so good in this game. This, like, his, like, water ice typing with thick fat as well, right? Yeah. Switch into ice beams and encore is just so broken. Alright. So, Winona time. This Winona fight is fucked up for me because I don't have the few mons that kind of really help. I don't have like Parasect or like Yanma, which are really good as pivots for this fight, and I don't have Armaldo, which is the best damage dealer in this fight. We have some good stuff, but we don't have great stuff. We also don't have a Battle Armor Kabutops, which would be good as well. So we're sort of having to wing it a little bit. I do have a team. It is Golem. Golem, Breloom. This is actually quite a standard line, this lead. But usually you have better mons for doing it than I do. Rhydon, Mence. Relicanth. This is ultimately quite a standard box. And Donphan. But I wish I had an Armaldo, and I wish I had something like a Parasect. It would be a bit better if I did. Yeah, no. We had to take grass in Rustboro, which meant we couldn't get fossil. We had to do. Okay, let's get everyone up to 55. Golem. Golem. Bloom. 55. Yep. Rhydon. 55. Mence. Rally. 55. Down the calc. And Donphan. This is kind of a Norman situation where I basically planned the first like 4 or 5 turns, and then we're sort of winging it from that point onwards. And probably a worse version, because this is scarier. I have less tools to deal with the back, plus for AI reasons, scarier as well. I'm going to set up my pre-damage and my pre-sleep and stuff. So Golem is full HP with Citrus. Bloom is 107 with Oran Berry. Yeah, Oran might be weird, but doing. Probably also pre-sleep it. And Rhydon is pre-slept with Citrus. Salamence is 153 HP. You need to pre-sleep? I don't think so, right? Relicanth is pre-slept and Donphan is pre-slept. They're both Citrus. Okay, and we're edging everyone. Okay, do we have the moves that we need? Head Smash, nothing. Kind of Rock Slide, but again, probably nothing. Air Slash, Rock Slide. Ancient Power. Okay. So we have the moves and everything we need. I'm going to take a quick break just to make sure there's no ads during the fight. And then we'll get into Winona. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Interesting. You guys have heard it, have you? I haven't. Oh. New to me. Alright. So, Winona Double Battle. Aerodactyl, Zapdos, Crobat, Kuno, Flygon, and it's a little bit demon, this fight, and I think there's a pretty reasonable chance that we wipe. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking. We're going to have to steer because things are going to go wrong. There's no doubt about it. We have a relatively controlled first 3, 4, 5 turns, and after that we're sort of freewheeling a little bit. So, there is a reason why this fight is extra spooky than other double battles in this game, if you're not particularly planned for it, because this double battle also has risky AI. So what does risky AI mean? It means at any given point, all of its moves, which the game classes as risky, can get a 50% chance for a +2 AI score, right? Which means that, you know, as long as it doesn't see a kill, at any point it can click one of its risky moves, right? Which is scary, because you don't want it doing that, right? The risky moves in this fight are specifically Ancient Power on the Aerodactyl, which is a big one. And Dragon Claw on the Flygon is the other one. Those are the only two risky moves. The Ancient Power Aerodactyl is one of the scariest for sure. So at any point it could Ancient Power, and sometimes it's quite likely to. Because of that. There is one other bit of AI you need to be aware of in this fight, which is double battle AI. So it knows it's a double battle, right? And what that means is it wants to prioritize using Earthquake if its partner is immune. This Aerodactyl has Earthquake, right? And everything that could be next to it is immune to it. And so, for that reason, Earthquake will get a permanent +2 to its AI score. So, what does that mean in general? What that means is that Earthquake, even if it's basically will almost always have a +2 AI score, right? If Ancient Power is the highest damaging move on one of the slots, right, then it can go from 0 to +2 as well and be picked over this Earth. Similarly, if Earthquake isn't the highest damaging move, Earthquake is then +1 in total, and therefore Ancient Power can be +2, and therefore is actually quite likely to be picked. It's really uncontrollable for that reason. Now, our part of the problem is we're actually planning on leaving this Aerodactyl up for a lot of the fight, which I don't know whether it is the right idea or not. Probably, potentially not. Do not know. I've seen lines where people take out the Aerodactyl early, but most of them have an Armal though. We don't have. So, freestyling. Just a little bit. We also don't have a Rockhead Golem, which would be lovely right now. We have a sturdy one. So yeah, we are going to freestyle a little bit. Let's go in. Lead is Aerodactyl Zapdos. Come on, Winona. Behave. Just fucking behave. So. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, for the most part in this fight, we will be trying to set up situations where a Pokemon on one side of the field is untargeted and can see a kill or do big damage, whilst the other Pokemon on the other side is drawing kills in. What we have right now is we have Breloom at exactly 107 HP. 107 HP means that Aerodactyl sees the HP flying, and Zapdos sees Sky Attack. Zapdos has HP Ice, which does 106, so we can't go any lower on him. This is what we have to go at. Nothing sees kill on Golem at all. HP Ice does like 70% maximum, and then Earthquake doesn't do very much because we're pretty fucking tanky. So, what it means is Golem is untargeted, and we can just rip a head smash down the Zapdos and remove it from the field. This thing is spooky and annoying, and we'll get rid of it. What ability is this thing? It's pressure. I was worried for a second it was static. Head smash. There's 2 flying type moves, which means we're going to go into Rhydon. Alright, no crits would be nice, but not that deep. Okay. Okay. No crits. We delete Zapdos from the fucking stratosphere. So, this thing, basically, switching AI in double battles works exactly the same as single battles, except it's just picking one of your Pokemon to look at fucking random. The way you can make it consistent then is by basically showing it 2 Mons which bait the same thing. And so if you have 2 Mons which have the exact same typing like we do here, Rock Ground, then you'll always get the same Pokemon. And in this case, this is Flygon for Giga Drain. Okay, so Giga Drain sees kill on both sides. However, it also, from this range, has about a 50% chance to see a kill with Earthquake on Golem, never on Rhydon, right? Or is it Rhydon also? Now, Rhydon is never baiting Earthquake. So, this could still Earthquake, though, if it looks at Golem, sees the killing roll, then it will go for Earthquake over Giga Drain, because it'll have a higher risk dice score. Aerodactyl doesn't see kill on either Pokemon, which is awkward. What that means is there's a possibility that it Ancient Powers on this turn. It's quite low, something like 10% or so, but it is possible. But we're going to double out. We're going to go into Mence on one slot, and we're going to go into Rhydon on the other. We're going to go into Breloom on the other. We want to send Mence into the slot, which is never being targeted, which is less likely to be targeted by Giga Drain, right? Which is slot again. It's the slot which could be Earthquake, which is Golem. The Mence is going to be going into Golem. And Rhydon is going into we drop an Intimidate. This Intimidate is really important on the Aerodactyl, because it will make it so that we can a bit better deal with its move. Right, there's Earthquake. Nice. We don't want to see crits on Breloom. We're Oranberry. Case of it. Okay, there's double Earthquake. What is Breloom's HP going to be at? We want it to always be in range of Flamethrower. Okay, procced Oranberry. Breloom, you're at 56 HP. You're at level 56. Put that in the calc. Level 56. Rhydon. Who's at 56? It's Breloom, Rhydon, Golem, right? Get them in the calc just so they don't do anything wrong. Okay. So at 76 HP, Breloom baits always Flamethrower from the Flygon. And it always baits HP Flying from the Aerodactyl. Okay? Salamence is never being targeted. Because Dragon Claw from the Flygon does 126. We're going to Air Slash down the Flygon. We don't want to kill it this turn, we want to kill it next turn. Air Slash gives us the chance to flinch it, which would be really, really huge. We'd love to see a flint. It'll also never kill it, because again, we've talked about this. My Mence is so shy. We're gonna go into Rally, right? On the HP Flying plus Flamethrower, we're pre-slept in case of to prevent it from burning. Air Slash. Rally. There's HP Flying. A crit. Air Slash Flinch. Flinch. Unlucky, doesn't matter. It's only like 7%. Okay. So, we outspeed and can kill this Flygon now. Aerodactyl, this is a turn where Aerodactyl is completely uncontrolled. It could Earthquake down Relicanth, and it could Ancient Power down Salamence. We would like it to Earthquake and not crit. Am I actually dead to crit Earthquake? I don't think I even am. Okay. But it will make things really spooky if it... Okay, we're not dead. We'll go super low if it does. So, this is the next thing about double battles, is that basically the switch in happens mid-turn. So if I kill this Flygon this turn with Dragon Claw, spoiler, I will, right? Winona will send in her next Pokemon before anyone else on the field uses their attack, right? So then the attacks will then go into that incoming Pokemon. This is a Gen 3 specific mechanic, which means if I kill this with Salamence, Relicanth's move is going to go into that slot. Now, unfortunately, we have inconsistent baiting. Salamence baits Articuno. Relicanth baits Moltres. We want to see Moltres, I think. I think both paths are slightly awkward, but I would think we would prefer Moltres. Like I said, I think both paths are a little tricky. But we'll get there. So, Dragon Claw kills the Flygon. Ancient Power kills whatever comes in the back. No crit Earthquake. Please don't Ancient Power into Salamence. Unlucky. No crit. It's huge. Massive damage. Fuck. Okay, at least Relicanth is at really high HP. I really, really, really need this to be Moltres now. Right? Yeah, I need this to be Moltres. Please, 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 please be Moltres. Yes! Okay, okay. There's a reason that this is better. Right? And the reason that this is better is because this is now... Wait, is this guaranteed Articuno or could this be Crobat? Fuck, this could be Crobat, can't it? 1 second, let me check. Checking. Articuno. This is always Articuno. Okay, this is always Articuno. So the reason that this is better is because Articuno sees kill on both slots. However, it has Ice Shard, which is a priority move, and therefore it will always go for a priority kill over any other kill. Even though this has an HP Grass kill on Relicanth and an Ice Beam kill on Salamence, it will always Ice Shard. Are we dead to Ancient Power from Aerodactyl right now? That's my next question. I think it's close. We're not. There's 6 rolls that kill. We have to switch out anyway, but we'd actually quite like it to Ancient Power because we don't want to take extra damage on Relicanth if we can avoid it. This is Ice Shard plus... Oh, I didn't realize that I'd have no switch in for this. I thought I would have a switch in for this. Did I not? Did I really not put a switch in for my team? Well then, okay. Who do I want to go into then? Probably Rhydon, right? Most sackable. How much do you take from Ice Shard? You nearly always die. And it's Golem, right? I don't want to lose Golem though. 6 plus. I think 90 is 136. There's a decent... If it does Ice Shard plus Earthquake, there's a decent chance Golem lives. I think Rhydon nearly always dies if I switch in Rhydon. What was the range again? I would have 6 rolls to live. Golem would always live Ice Shard. And then Citrus would heal it up. Ice Shard would go before the arrow attacks. And if it APs into Golem, then it'll live guaranteed after. We then have kind of an awkward position. Maybe it is better to have the Rhydon be sacked. Because then I can have a much better position afterwards. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. If I lose Golem... Well, if Golem lives, then I have 2 random moves being fired out. Pretty much. I don't think that position is any better. I'd rather a Rhydon sack. Okay. Rhydon. There's a chance Rhydon lives, which is maybe also worse. I'd quite like Rhydon to die then. A shard, yep. It's a ranged kill, pretty likely. Oh, Citrus Berry didn't proc mid-turn. Right, yeah, that happens, doesn't it? Okay. Golem would have always died then. Okay, right decision made. No crit. Okay, we now switch in. Yep, both moves have gone off. We go to Donphan. AP. This is last mon. This is Crobat last mon. Oh, AP boost. Gaming. Can we do anything with this? Probably not, right? We're still slower than the Crobat. Okay. What is the situation here then? So Donphan is never being targeted by a Blunt. You're not seeing a kill from Giga Drain and perfectly safe against the Aerodactyl in all conditions. Is Relly... What is Relly's situation? Aerodactyl does no damage to it, but that doesn't affect its targeting. It's basically always going to click Earthquake this turn. What is Crobat doing? Does it still see kill with Giga Drain? No, it doesn't, which means it's random move. I think we can always go Breloom on this slot, right? It's only ever taking a Giga Drain and a Earthquake. We can always... And then we rip a Head Smash with Donphan into the Crobat. The idea. I'm concerned, what if Donphan gets double targeted this turn? That's my concern right now. Will I always take Earthquake plus Giga Drain plus Head Smash recoil? That's my concern. I'm not sure if I will. Definitely don't. Well, I say definitely don't. What I really mean is I'm not guaranteed to. %15% on average, 53% on average, and then 34% recoil. Yeah, that's a kill. More likely than not, Donphan will die if it takes a Giga Drain and an Earthquake here. But is there anything else I can even do? Does my Rally even die? The Giga Drain plus a Earthquake. I'd be risking double crit. So do I kill a +1? I do kill at +1. Giga Drain does 50, does 100. What does Earthquake do? 34. That would kill. Fuck, I'm being... Shit, dude. I have to keep Rally alive. So what we do is we have to rip a Head Smash and go Bloom. Well, we could rip a Head Smash and go Salamence. That would then intimidate the Aerodactyl one more time. Give us 4% extra health to play with, which could make all the difference. Head Smash, Crobat. I wonder, do we get less Head Smash recoil if we kill the Aerodactyl? Slightly. Maybe we do that instead. Arrow's currently -1, it'll go to -2 after this. I think it's slightly better to kill the arrow then, right? Again, it's just 1 HP, 1% worth of HP we'd save on Donphan. We then have to deal with the Crobat, which means potentially, I think, is slightly more scary. But I really want to keep Donphan alive. Head Smash, Arrow. Mence. Oh, this thing could AP. This is why I didn't want to go Mence. This could AP the Rally slot. Yeah. Do we take this? We don't get crit. Yeah, we do. Plus Giga Drain even. Yeah. Alright. I think it's still to play then. Thinking I'm misclicking. Okay. Earthquake and Giga Drain down the Salamence, please. Giga Drain down the Salamence, Giga Drain down the Salamence. Okay, 19. Giga Drain down silence. We're through. Jesus. I did have Omni Boost Rally and Calc, yeah, but I would have just died to crits. Plus Relicanth is really important for E4. Huge. Okay. What is now the situation? Oh Jesus, we're not out. Because this doesn't see kill on anything, does it? So it sees a couple of rolls killing with Giga Drain, which is, yeah, which means if it had Giga Drained me, 25% of the chance of the time Donphan would be dead. This is Giga Drain down the Donphan, right? And down the Ments, if anything, it's Sky Attack. We can maybe consolidate a position. How do we consolidate a position where it doesn't see kill? Has to be on. I have to have Ments out when I'm baiting kills from other things, right? That's the position. Which I don't currently have, right? So I need to go Donphan into Breloom. And I need to go Ments into Golem. Sky Attack down the Golem. Okay, Golem is now baiting Giga Drain. Breloom is baiting Sky Attack. Go Relicanth. Go Ments. And now we have kill being baited down the left side and Ments safe. This is -2. Or -1 even. That's -2. Okay, it sees Giga Drain down Relicanth, right? Yep, 125 minimum. So this is Giga Drain, Relicanth, never anything down Salamence. We go Bloom. And highest damaging move is probably Rock Slide. Though I might be wrong. I haven't got Rock Slide in the Cal. One sec. It's Dragon Claw. I don't know if there's spread damage reduction still. I can't remember. A Giga Drain. Even at -2, this definitely still sees kill on my Breloom. Yeah, easy. Even from full. We'll go back into Rally. Oh, could this be Poison Fang from here? It absolutely can be. That would be annoying. Dragon Claw. Come on. Just a couple more turns. I think we're getting there though. Finally fucking getting there. Bloom. Dragon Claw. That's it. Giga Drain. And we kill. Oh, and that's Winona. Fuck yeah. Holy shit, dude. Oh, my balls are sweaty. Alright. Not my finest cook, but the meal was made and presented to the customer. Is that Aerial Ace? I could have done that ages ago. Fucking wasn't. Frick. Okay. I don't want your phone number, bitch. A little girl, what the hell are you doing? Oh, new level cap. Huge new level cap as well. And, even more importantly, Shiny Redeem is active. What does that one's shiny actually look like? You have a good shiny? If so, I would really like you to select this. Oh, they have a great shiny. You better fucking pick him. We're gonna have word. Right on. Thank you for coming. I would have liked to have brought you to Tabitha and Magma Hideout, but... Why do I have 4 deaths on my overlay? Where's my Typhlosion? Did I put him back in the box by any chance? Because you're super dead, bro. What are we thinking, Bruce? Oh, you're... Sorry, Walrein, you're gonna have to wait another split. Alright, after Tantalizer, I'll have my beautiful pink boy. And the world will be happy again. Mence is fine though. Mence is a good shiny too. Okay. Let's go PK Hex. Oh, EK Hex. PK Hex is platinum. Na 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 na. Let it go. Na 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 na. 1.0 save. You. Shinify. That is a good shiny. It's a bit bright, you know, kind of like something you would put on the front of your bike when you're cycling in the dark. But you know, you can't help it. It's just a bit green. Oh, that is a green Mence. Fuck this guy. Every time I see it, I'm like, 0 attack mid. Disgusting. Alright, so we have a huge new level cap. The new level cap is 70. But we have a bollock ton of stuff to do until then. Like an absolute bollock ton. Which means we generally take stuff somewhere between 62 and 66, depending on how good on it you are. Stuff like Swellow, Bents, who else is probably going to be a bit lower? Blaziken, Tenta, stuff like that needs to be a bit lower. Mostly water types, really. They get used quite a bit on this split. There's both, so we have all the way down to Mount Pyre. We have Mount Pyre itself, then we have Magma Hideout, then we have Aqua Hideout, then we have Tantalizer's Gym, all within this level cap. A fucking lot of stuff to do. Don't expect us to get to Tantalizer any fucking time soon. Alright. Fuck, it's my least favorite bit of the level up time. Also, Walrein, you're kind of broken. Surely I'll be using you a lot, right? We get Crunch back. No, I'm good. Raw? I think I'm okay. Claw. 60. I have Rally as well. We'll go 62 Tenta. I think you're too useful. While is more like a 65 kind of mon. Ninetales is a 66 kind of mon. Let's go all my items off as well. Just for the culture. Have a nice mental reset, you know? Alright, Raichu, you're like a 64 kind of mon. You kind of need the Gara. You want bounce. I think at this point it's Flail, right? I don't think I'm clicking Flail at any point anymore. I have a 3 attack Mence. No. Mence is probably like a 64 guy. Golem, probably a 64 guy. Swallow will go 62. Breloom is like a 64 kind of guy. 60. Yeah, 64. Yugong is like a 60. Oh, I guess a 64 kind of guy. I wasn't going to go for 64, but you do when you've got fat fingers, you know. Bruce, you there? How was the rest of stream yesterday? Did you get more encounters? Like, how much longer did you stay on after I left? Really double it? When do you get head smash? We probably take you up to whatever that level is, right? 64. No. Head smash probably for with Swift Swims. We probably still want an Ancient Power. Let's go over Ice Beam for now. Boxing Kick, 64. Blastoise, probably 64. Plusle, like 65 minimum. 66. Arcanine, like 4. Chicken, like 62. We get Sky Uppercut. I think you get rid of Quick Attack and you usually scale it back at the end of the game. Quite like to have a no recoil fighting move. Okay. We have nearly all. Excuse me. We have nearly all the goats still in the box. Like, who's with deaths? They're all pretty shit, right? Binder's probably the best one in the death box, and that was an accidental death, not attack. Gunfan is a 62 Andy. Crawdon, like a 64 Andy. We have a Sharpedo. Whiskash is like a 60. Do I want Ice Beam? We're adamant, aren't we? Probably not. Pillow is 100% a 66 Andy. Lantern, fuck this guy. Lantern pisses me sometimes. I hate how like mandatory he is for a mon that's so shit. Do you Sharpedo? You get any moves? Go 64 on you. How Piloswine has kept his role in my like main box is beyond me. Surely I've got better on a secondary box that are worth going in there over a Piloswine. I've got fucking Primeape in. But like, if we keep Primeape low level, I think we keep all these guys under leveled, to be honest. I am out of rare candies. Xatu, you're a 66er if I've ever seen one before. Absol, you're like a 64er probably. Mag, you're a 65er. You get Explosion, do you? Are you using that? Where's this thing's attack stat? Pretty low. Maybe I feel like it's something you could explode on Maxi. Let me actually do some napkin math on this one. Is there anything on Maxi that potentially you could explode on? Like Arcanine or Entei, right? I put explode. Okay. Oh, it doesn't kill the Arcanine. It means it's not going to kill the Entei, is it? It does. It can do it though. Like super can beat the Arcanine. I wonder whether clicking explosion on it is really doing. Can't beat the Entei quite as cool, really. You could explode this guy on the Arcanine, no, 100%. You'd need to kill it some other way. You need to finish it off in a way. So maybe we do want to take Explosion then. It's probably for Ancient Power. Like yeah. I don't think we're clicking Ancient Power much for this run. You mostly just want to click fire moves. Muck is like a 63. This guy's goated. Inger is also like a 63 probably. Dragon Breath for Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump. I'm never clicking Swift. Let's be really fucking honest with yourself, Miles. Are you ever going to click Swift? You are not. Okay. I didn't actually sort this out. Get you right out of the way, so I'm never going to keep on mistake. Okay. I think this is everyone, right? That looks like it. Alright. I think I might do Primeape as well, but not everyone else. I'll do Cast Form when I get access to Casino TMs. I mean, Primeape I'm not going to bring for anything, really. Except, like, doubles. I don't really see what I'm doing with Primeape. But you can come back into the goat box now that we've had a death. Alright. Nice. There we go. Much better. The fiery pits of hell for everyone who lets me down in a Nuzlocke and dies. What deserves of them? Alright. So, cool. Let's get everyone exported, and then, yeah. Get on with the least fun split of the game. Leave those guys out. Everyone up to support them. Refresh the page. And yeah. So, oh god, we've got so many fights to do. Oof. How many do we have on 120? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we get our next encounter. Damn. Might be here for a while. Alright. In preparation, I'm going to take that friend of my sister's who we had staying in our house for the last few days. She left this morning, by the way. Thank God. Don't like having strangers in the house. She was lovely, but much more relaxing to being around. Anyway, she brought, as a gift, like a packet of like butterscotch. I think they're called Stokes cookies. They're butterscotch cookies. Holy fucking shit, they're banging. Absolutely delicious cookies. Some of the best I've ever had. Who's this? This is Battlegirl Tara next. Okay, I think for the most part we're going to have rain in these fights, and I think we would like rain. We can decide for each fight whether we actually want to have rain, because we can basically manip the weather. Okay. So, the trainers start from this point onwards, right? Yep. Okay. So, do we have rain at the moment? We do. I probably want rain. But anyway. Back to the calc. Oh, I've missed you, my beloved. So, rain. Anyway, like, this should be super simple in general because we're turbo overleveled. We can use Absol, baits Dragonair, we can kill that too. And that baits. If we don't kill that, it's going for a Hydro Pump. Have a new league. Oh, well. I think it's attention. Sleep. I need to bait out what I need to actually have this Clampole come out. And I've already got whatever I want to kill it with out, right? The idea. I don't want to kill this Clampole. What does Blastoise kill it with? The Water Spout. It does kill. Is it a case of, could we just head smash through this entire fight? It's a bit too much XP, but yeah. This is why Relicanth is goated, and I need to be careful about how much I use him. Because as soon as you get him in rain, head smash is so unbelievable. Mons in the box, plus my... Why not? We get Wobbuffet on this split, actually. Killing me in that game. Okay, should be fine. Alright, outspeed everything. Correct? Question mark? We have a 30 speed Relicanth. We super duper duper outspeed it. Alright. One, two, three. Good stuff, really. Good stuff. How much XP was that in the end? Oh, barely any. Alright, yeah, super free. One day. A billion. Okay, Skarmory, Golduck, Hero. This is probably a Plusle angle. This Golduck will have Swift Swim, yeah. Plusle, it does bait the Fearow at least. Then it's Golduck going for Waterfall. Do we just beat it this way? Really like Kingdra, right? Rumpus Haystack. We'll just use like Kingdra plus Dugong as backups. As Golduck answers. Plusle, Kingdra, Dugong. Then let's get like Ensworn. You. Okay. We wanted Silk Scarf. It doesn't matter. It's like a super close range. Fine. Thunderbolt. This is Fearow, right? We have speed and kill. Now this is Waterfall. We go Kingdra. Double edge. Quadruple edge, you might say. Hope no one heard that. Oh, so Cool Trainer Jerome. This is like actually needs to be thought about this fight. There is a Choice Band Dugtrio, an Explosion Cloyster, an Explosion Magneton, and a Quick Claw Heracross. This is actually no. This Heracross has a Rock Slide too. Is it not like a Salamence angle on this Hera? Like Quick Claw, we're not dead to Quick Claw Rock Slide crit. We are dead to Quick Claw. Flint. Well, Quick Claw, Rock Slide, Flinch. We could do Blastoise. Nah, not really. What if Mega Horn crits? Then we'll be dead to Water Spout Recoil. We need Quick Claw. Quick Claw crit, that would be. What Kingdra? Dog, this guy's ass. What about Donphan? I'm not sure what you're talking about, honestly. It's been so long since I played the game. What about Muck? What if we get rid of Rain? Is it easier then? Blaziken's dead to Earthquake. What about Mach 9? For Earthquake. Gara? I mean, Gara is again playing into Rock. How accurate is Bounce? 85, Jesus. I just want a safe way of beating Heracross. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get one. I mean, Relicanth is potentially my closest thing to getting something. Sucks. Like Quick Claw Flinch is what I'm worried about, right? Because then all it needs is another Quick Claw crit or Flinch, Rock Slide. Rodon dies to Mega Horn even. Like Donphan is maybe the safest option. I could like Mud Shot into Head Smash. I've seen this proc switch AI, which makes the Heracross super E. What about Ninetales? I wish I had Typh to throw this right now. But what about my cast form? With like Weather Ball? Oh, it nearly gets it actually. Cast form. I don't quite know do enough damage. I would need to go all the way to 70. Seeing it. How high would I need to get Blastoise? Oh, super high as well. I'm gonna go Mence. I'm gonna pray. Ice Space Cloister as well. Ugh. This is going for Ice Beam guaranteed. I can work with that. Go like Lantern, kill it with Thunderbolt. Okay, what is Thunderbolt? Sunbait. Gengar. Giga Drain. Gengar, you can do like Tenta. Surf. Tenta baits Dog Trio, which I outspeed and can chain. Then it's just the Magneton going for Thunder, and it can't explode at this point, so you can just safely beat it with like. You'd think you could beat it with like Whiskash or something, right? Yeah. So I then need some backups for stuff, particularly the Heracross. I think the backup has got to be Gyarados. What does Gyarados be? If I kill the Raichu, if I kill the Heracross with it, it's Heracross. No, it baits the Gengar. I would then beat with Tenta, which baits Dugtrio still. Then Magneton. The Magneton can then explode. So I need a backup for that then, if that's the situation. It's probably Donphan, right? Donphan can take an HP water in the rain. Yeah, okay. It's a little spooky. We're not actually XP dumping in this one. Want too much backup for shit. Okay. Citrus, 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 citrus. I need to pre-sleep Lantern. And sleep Enter as well. I think that's it though. I think we need anything else. Alright. Please just behave. Behave. A quick claw. Nice. Alright. This is Ice Beam. Quick Thunderbolt. This is Gengar for Giga Drain. Could Hypnosis, but that's what we're pre-slept. Now we kill with Surf. And now we kill with Surf. Yep. And now Gengar Magneton can't explode. We just Whiskash. And Earthquake. Nice. It was only really scary because of that Heracross, right? Like, we just had to prep for the situations in which case that thing kind of fucked us around a bit. This is a fucking club banger, innit? Oh, these were the days. Also, the Wanted, this is the Wanted, right? They're just generally goated. What a great art, what a great band. I'll be honest, I will be genuinely honest. When I saw the pictures from the, was it the funeral or the wake or something? There were like pictures of the rest of the band carrying that guy's coffin, and I genuinely welled up at the pictures. Right? Because one of the guys in the band passed away, like, would have been like 2022, something like that. Somewhere around then. I genuinely welled up at the pictures from that funeral. I don't know, it was just all the guys from the band like carrying his coffin, just like, look at them all together, you know? Anyway, let's not talk about death on the stream, Miles. That is perhaps not the greatest stream topic. Okay. Electrode Wheezing Sizzle. This is a Ninja Boy, so there is a bit of bullshit going on here that we've got to be aware of. Shouldn't be too bad though. We can just Swift Swimmer our way through this Electrode at least. Stay with Taboo. Gives us Wheezing. I don't want to kill this. I mean, I want to kill it with R2, ideally. I'll need to show him kills, though, basically, in order to do that. That's a little Destiny Bond. Right? I mean, this seems like a lot of work when I could just go Kingdra and surf into... you actually don't kill. I could do Blasto. Blasto doesn't kill the... Dugong kills? And then Dugong baits Wheezing. Go for Thunder again. What else kills the Electrode? Relicanth, yes, right. Also baits Wheezing, and also doesn't die. What are we doing? Let's do Kabu. Thundering. What do we want to beat this with? I mean, let's just do this, right? Like, let's stop fighting about. Let's just pre-damage. We'll pre-damage Kabu to be dead to Thunder. Pre-damage. I don't know. Illusoy. Be dead to Shadow Ball or something. Let's do Golem, actually. Because then we can always choose Shadow Ball, at least. Which is R2 always takes. You then outspeed and Psychic, kill. Then it's the Sizzle. This thing. Arcanine. Okay, we'll need to do a bit of pre-damage. Nothing too tricky. Golem, R2, Arcanine, Mence. Why not? So, Kabu, you need to be pre-damaged to Thunder range, right? Which is 107. Golem, you're coming into that Thunder, and you're baiting Shadow Ball, which means 17 HP. Okay. And then Hypno. Zatu even. And you. Okay, Ninja Boy, where are you? You're there. Okay, it's still raining, right? It's Earth Power to kill, right? Gotta be right. Yep. Wheezing, going for Thunder. Go Golem. This is Shadow Ball. Go Zatu. Never dead to crit. Go with Psychic. Sizzle. Go Arcanine. Go through Rain. Right, 4 down, 6 to go. Parasol Lady Angelica. Eliza. Jumpluff Furret Seeking. Dugong beats the Jumpluff. Baits Furret. Surf kills that. Baits Seeking. Which kinda can't do anything. What genders my Dugong? It's male. The Seeking is female, so it can super attract me. Let's go for Surf or it. Is my Raichu, what gender is my Raichu? My Raichu's female, so you can't be attracted. You take a Surf in the rain. You do, and you outspeed. My go. Okay. Ice Beam. Surf. surf or return or attract. Thunderbolt. I don't think attract was changed in this game. I think it's run and bun, right? Where attract is like LGBTQ positive, right? I prefer LGBTQ positive than woke. I know Pichal is obviously I think he's he's definitely making fun of the word woke. I still fucking hate the word woke, though, even if it's used sarcastically. Yeah, famously non-LGBTQ positive. Yeah, the guy with fucking, is it pansexual or something in his stream tags? Polyamorous. Alright, this is a full rain team. Cool trainer Jennifer. There's definitely a bit of a dichotomy in me between hating the word woke, but also being perfectly happy to call things Brexit mixed and Brexit dirt, you know? There's definitely a little bit of inconsistency going on there. I'll be the first to admit. Alright. Do Raichu for this Gorbis. Gives me Ludi. Or Waterfall. This thing's actually pretty fucking fast, huh? We kill it with... Wait, is it actually Waterfall or is it Fake Out? It should be Fake Out, right? Unconditionally score +2 and terminate. There's always Fake Out, right? If it doesn't see kill, it won't. You just go rally and you kill with Head Smash. Because you cast form, which you can kill as well. You might as well. That thing gives you Porygon Thunder, which you don't kill. Maybe Stocks and Kick for that. That's Lantern then. What are we doing on this Lantern? He's a little spooky. How does Whiskash do? As long as I'm getting him in on Thunder. Currently not. Like, currently Surf. One hit, one Lee. Oh, if it's Surf, I can do like Rain. I mean, Surf into Thunder, right? And Purrs him on the Cash. I probably should have gone. Well, I couldn't go any lower level on Relicanth. It got Head Smash at 64. I'd have loved to have been. This guy is getting taken on a lot of XP, but he's fucking good. Cash. Why not? Okay, so you're coming in to Fake Out Relicanth. Just go Citrus. You're Limber, so you don't even need... You just go Citrus as well, hit one Lee. And then the Lantern on Hitmonlee, right, is going for always Surf, never Thunder. So you just go Warrain to Whiskash, who does him. Okay. Oh, I've not fucked this one up. Okay, we kill with Thunderbolt, we don't need to Volt Tackle. 2D, this is always Fake Out. Kill with Head Smash. Pass Form, Head Smash. E2, Thunder, we got Limber, and then we just kill with Brick Break. Oh, it's Trace my Swift Swim. Yep. Hold that one a little bit. We weren't ever dead to that second crit. Yeah. Trace Swift Swim. Maybe. Okay. We're now out of range of Thunder. This is always Surf. Now this is always Thunder. Now this is probably Confuse Ray, but we're buzzing. Whoops. Thanks for the revive, SHF. Appreciate that. Very cool. Is there anything useful up there? I don't want to teach cut to anything. Nothing happened. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't the biggest risk in the world. Okay, the next two fights are technically a gauntlet if I don't bring Ments, but I can just bring Ments. And then it's not. Especially because the first mod is a Hitmonlee. We can just bring Ments. Ments baits, Rapidash. Don't kill, obviously, but it can't actually do any fucking damage to us. We just... And baits, Manectric, or... Thunderbolt. We just go Whiskash for this, right? Baits, next Girafarig, going for Psychic. We just go... Surely... Torpedo beats this? Yeah, so it's a gauntlet, but if you've got Fly, then it's not a gauntlet. You can always fly back to the gym. Where's the Whiskash? I need to get out of my head the shortening of the name Sharpedo to, yeah, that. It's way too easy to do. I nearly did it. Need to not do that. I'll leave it to your imagination. Confirmed Carvana likes kids. Maybe. I don't think there's any items here that we're... Usually there is hidden items here, but there's nothing in the dock. Oh, there's a Kecleon there. Pretty cool. Nugget, we take those. Okay. I think the rain disappears, right? This is where we lost Barrascuda in Run and Bun, because the rain ends at the end of past this gauntlet, right? Yep. Aware. Yeah, there's a range, but it didn't have any damage output on us anyway. Neither does this, really. We must. Okay. Right. Lorenzo, Ursaring, Grumpig, Feraligatr, Flareon. Should we get Absol out of the box? I want to use Absol. Superpower this guy, baits Flareon. You can also superpower that guy, Ricky. Might as well. The culture. This then baits Grumpig, which would be Shadow Ball. Okay. Sweep, perchance? You have to switch out on the Feraligatr. That's fine. It's then going for Surf every day. You can just do like fossil one, right? Yep. Okay. We have to go Roast on Absol. How much recall do we take? We take 35 plus 30. We'll go down to 35%. Yeah, we should always be out of Earthquake range. Right? You do the maths on this. Take 55, so go down to 102. And then we'll take 48, go down to 54. We just kill the Grumpig. Then for Alligator, Earthquake, Mineral, max roll is 53. Nice. And then we just go Puzzle and kill, right? Yep, no bullshit items. Cool. The next encounter is really interesting because it can go really, really differently. There are some goats on the next route. There are some absolute fucking duds. It's a little annoying. Okay. Wait, I don't have Sync Scarf on my Swallow, do I? In the calc. Let's put that back. Okay. Okay. Superpower. Superpower. Yep, 54 HP. We kill this with Shadow Ball. And now this is always Surf. We go plus this kill, Thunderbolt. Only just though. Fucking Plusle. Nice. How many more? 2 more. Aggron. Any bullshit on this one? Nope. Probably just a Blaziken angle, right? Beat the Claydol. Beat the Aggron. Beat with Scarpacut. Gives you Claydol going for Earthquake or Psychic. Go Absol. Go with. I actually can't go Absol. Maybe it's not Blaziken then. What about Pillar Swine? Gives you Cradley. Going for Giga Drain. Hitmonlee. Just go Persim, but yeah. This thing gives you Claydol. This should be Psych. Oh, fuck off. What about Breloom? Try this one more time, shall we? Breloom kills the Aggron. Probably chains the Cradley, right? Yep. Then gives you Claydol. Psychic guarantee. But it could reflect. Fun. I guess we pre-damage so that it always sees kill. Then go. Where's my Sharpedo? You don't actually kill. Cringe. You can go Mystic Water, Crab. And then it's Taboo. Going for X or Brick Break. Go. Actually. You don't actually need. I don't actually need to pre-damage because I'm not going to use any more physical moves. Or reflect, right? Yeah. Bloom. Crawdon. Raichu. And Cash. One. Citrus. Mystic Water, right? Alright. Scarp Cut. And chain the Cradley. Psychic or Reflect. Nice, we've got Crab Hammer. This is X's or Brick Break. Ooh. Big damage. And we Thunderbolt? Should kill, right? Alright, one more. Bug Maniac, Jeffrey. Actually, no, I think there might be a couple more, because I think there's a couple trainers in 121 we've got to fight before we get the encounter. Yeah. Last one of this route. Venomoth, Flygon, Masquerain, Armor. Blaziken angle, maybe? Blaziken kills the Venomoth, baits Armor. He doesn't kill this. Yeah, go for Earthquake. Yeah, just that's always maybe. Nah, Crawdon. Go with Crab Hammer. Masquerain. Which is outspeed, right? We go -1, but and then it's Flygon. Going for Dragon Claw. Dugong. Alright. Okay, Blaze Kick. Earthquake. Crab Hammer. Yep, kill this with Rock Slide. Dugong. Nice beam. Okay, that was the last one of this route. Nice. Berries, thank you very much. These are Petras, right? We don't care about that. Full heal, very cool. Love that. SHF, just placing useless fucking items where you might expect there to be something useful. Classic SHF. Might as well put a repel on. This is the other route though, right? Yeah, there's nothing. We've already got an encounter here. Pretty sure we have, yeah, 2 fights first. Okay. Who's first? There is a Hex Maniac and a Bug Maniac. I think the Hex Maniac's on the bottom and the Bug Maniac's on the top, right? Yes. Hex Maniac, Tammy, Chimeco, Absol, Banette. Is this not potentially a Crawdaunt sweep or something? Absol kills the Chimeco, baits their Absol. Kill with Superpower, Banette, which we kill with Shadow Ball. It's just an Absol sweep. Okay, this is the Hex Maniac, which should be the bottom one. Shadow Ball. Out. Superpower. Dude, it nearly stalled me out of Superpower PP. It was pressure. Should have gone Leperberry then. Ledian, Gligar, Pin. What a fight. Is it maybe a Kabu angle? Kabu kills the Ledian, baits Gligar, or HP ground. I've seen scarier sets, definitely. Do chicken instead. We could do like Blaze Chicken. Just kill everything, right? No priority. Well, there's quick attack on the Pinsir, but it won't kill, right? Blaze Kick. Yep. It should be 61 HP is Blaze. Broski. Nice. So, counter time. This encounter table is Not my favorite in the game, put it lightly. It's potentially really exciting because there's some goats. But it's potentially stupid depressing because there's some absolute shitters as well. So we have the potential to get Execute, which is insane, and Weeping Bell, which is crazy good. I would take a Gloom all day. I'd probably be fine with a Pit Spot. Tropius is okay. Jump Bluff is not great. A Chlorophyll in general is great. Xcloud, Standler are the big misses. We have an Absol dupe and an Arcanine dupe, which does improve things a little bit. Don't have Rapidash dupe this time, which is a little annoying. It's usually a nice dupe to have for this route. Yeah, we just need to pray for Execute. It's only recoil moves, so for the most part, we don't need to think too long and hard about who's going to do catching. I have Yawn Walrein, which could be pretty good. Sleep. I'd rather Paralyze though. I think I have that on Raichu, right? I don't. Do I have on Bustle? No. Lantern? Yeah. Alright, we'll do Lantern lead. Definitely Salamence. Gyarados, Donphan. I need stuff for sitting in front of these grass. Like, maybe like Mag. I've got Recover. Does Execute have a contact move? No. It does have Sleep Powder and Stun Spore, which is. Maybe Xatu? You've got healing moves, right? Yeah, definitely Xatu. And I can like Nightshade and shit. And then Mag probably. Alright, kind of an important encounter. We really need I really need a Chlorophyll grass type. I don't have any in the box at the moment. There's a bunch of options. Like I said, there's 20% Execute, 10% Tropius, 5% Gloom, 4% Weeping Bell, 4% Jump Bluff, all guaranteed Chlorophyll. That adds up to 43%. I have some dupes, so we're more than 50% likely to get one. Like I said, the big miss of these normal types, Exploud, Stantler. Execute is the massive hit though, and it's the most likely Mon. Come on. Show me something good, please. I've never ever used an Execute in this game, and I'd love to. It looks like such a sick Mon to use. HP up. On. Come on, Eggy. Eggy. Gloom. It's fine. It's not the big miss. It's not what we want, but it's pretty good. Decent middle ground. Not gonna complain. At this level, this thing, it's already forgotten Sludge Bomb. That's actually. I have a Sludge Bomb TM. Are the Sludge Bomb TMs replenishable? Well, they are. Okay, that's good then. So I can teach this thing Sludge Bomb TM. That's useful. And it knows Petal Dance as well, which is basically Grass type Thunderbolt in this game. Without the power, obviously. And we can choose who to evolve it into, but I think it's always Vileplume, right? Better special attack. Am I dead to crit Petal Dance? I want to know. I can't imagine I am. Ooh, I am. Okay. I should maybe switch then. I mean, my Zatu just this thing, right? This thing has Moonlight. Okay, cool. Need a nickname for Vileplume. Holy banger. Bum bum bum. We could do that. That kind of works. Do that. Is it working on screen? It's not. I have added it to my thing on 7TV. There we go. It's working now. It's working from my end anyway. Alright, let's check this guy out. Where are you? And also let's reduce someone back to the not goat box. Let's go primate. Where are you? Okay. What we got? Hardy, neutral nature, that's fine. Good special attack, decent speed, please. Noted, yeah, brilliant. 24 speed, 25 special attack. Nice. We would have wanted maybe a bit more attack. Sludge bombs. But yeah, no, we take these. Take these. Pretty fucking good. Decent bulk, especially physical bulk too. This thing evolves with Leaf Stone. It doesn't earn any more moves, right? If we wanted Toxic, we'd have to scale it now. Or Weather Ball, for that matter. I don't actually have a scale. I don't have a scale to do that. I wonder whether that's worth it. It might be. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna leave this in the box for the time being. Try not to use it until until at least Magma Hideout, and then I can maybe make a decision when I need it. We might have to break. We might have to, you know, rip the seal at some point. Take it. Yeah, only Gloom. It looks like only Gloom learns Weather Ball by scale. Vileplume doesn't. Does Blossom? No. Yeah. Like Weather Ball seems super useful on all like the chlorophyll grass types in Magma Hideout to use like against them. Perhaps we're a little bit slow for that, but I know you can do that with like Alright. Cool. 121. When's the next encounter? Lilycove City. You usually do Lilycove and then Safari Zone. Lilycove is a bit of a weird one, right? Because we can go for guaranteed Cloister or 50-50 Quillfish Mantine, right? We delay 122 for guaranteed Ghastly for some Super Rod later. Vampire, we take ground floor again. Not only after we get to Lilycove. So Lilycove, we have this option. Both of the Quillfish and the Cloyster can explode. How hard are they to catch? Cloyster's 60, Quillfish is 75. They're both kind of goats, is the thing. And Safari's only go Wooper, guaranteed. How's my ghost type odds looking? 45% out of. We have a Vulpix dupe and an Absol dupe. So 45% out of 85. It's just over half. Bit spooky. You always go ground floor, don't you? I don't know what to do for Lilycove and shit. I think the only encounter I know what I'm going to go for is Safari Zone. But I also need to research Safari Zone catching mechanics before I do it. Because I don't want to lose it to running away. Is it ever worth going grass and Lilycove? Surely not, right? There's just nothing good here. Gotta be Quillfish, really, doesn't it? Ugh. I mean, you have the 50% chance for a Mantine, but I think that opens up some later route counter tables, right? If you get rid of Mantine, I think it's on some Slowbro routes. Actually, Cloyster is even more Cloyster opens up routes. Actually, no, you probably want to save Cloyster for Route 125. There's nothing else you want to get on Route 125, so you definitely go Quillcove. Yeah, and that also opens up you get Quillfish and Lilycove, that opens up the slow. Well, you go Slowpoke or Monk. Does it open up anything else? You get Mantine on 127 with Good Rod. So maybe I'd want to get O-Master there. Lots to think about whenever we get to the fishing stream. But that's not till after after Aqua Hideout. So it's way away right now. But I think the summary is that in Lilycove we go for the Quillfish. We really want to get that off the encounter table for the rest of the routes in the game. Alright, back to fights, I guess. Mostly easy for a little bit, and there's maybe a couple of harder fights way into Lilycove. So next one is Beauty Jessica. Leads Hitmontop, Dugong, Persian. Sartu, you don't kill this man. What exactly are you doing? We can do Blaziken, right? If we put it low enough to always see break kill, then it won't look fake out. Oh no, wait, we actually don't kill. Wait. We need to go 63. We can do that. We can go 63 point. Yeah, I should probably find something else to do. We can just 2-it KO this with something, right? In fact, I can do the same thing with Arcanine. I don't need to get any more levels on it. We just have to go 51, right? Bates, Dugong, Waterfall. go stocks and kick. Go with brick break, and its version. We'll fake out, but then we just outspeed. Oh no, actually slower. Fake out return. So I guess we should switch. How does something like Abu sound? Pretty fucking good. All right. Damn, no Eggy. That's depressing. I really want to use an Eggy at some point. It's just so annoying. I never get one. Okay, so we need charcoal on you. And to go at what HP? You want to bait brick break, right? Which is 51. Nice. Stocks and kick, and then Abu. Duty is at the top, right? Okay, this shouldn't fake out because I've shown it kill. Waterfall, break. Lower, this is fake out. Now we rock tomb, slide. You got it. Pretty fucking banging playlist actually. For the most part, I've been enjoying this. I think we've hit a good one. It's been hit and miss a little bit, but I've not too many times have I sat there and been like, I don't listen to it, you know. And that's a success in my books. All right, Kabu kills the Ninetales. Ampharos for Thunderbolt. Go Whiskash. Kill. It's Blossom for Giga Drain. Go again and kill. Where are we? We are on the way to Lilycove. We're just approaching. We did get a new catch. We got a bloom from this 121 encounter table. It's not what we wanted exactly. We wanted Eggy or Vile Plume or Victory Bell. But this is like fine because at least it wasn't one of the bad encounters like Exploud or Stantler. It's a chlorophyll one, which I'm super happy with, and one of the better ones. Just not one of the best ones, you know? And I've got pretty decent IVs on it too. Good speed, good special attack. It's a guy. We're just going to delay him for a while because I don't know whether I want to scale and move on him or not. Rock Slide. Thunderbolt. Go. Gash. Earthquake. Giga Drain. Or Sleep. Or Stun Spore. So, yeah, which is what we pre-slept. We have a few more encounters on the way. We have Lilycove, we have Safari Zone, we have Mount Pyre. All of which, yeah, are really risky. My Lilycove encounter can explode on me. Safari Zone is Quagsire, where is Quagsire, which is 50-50 water absorb, which is always awkward. And then we want a Ghost in Mount Pyre, which is also about 50-50, and it can be Grumpig actually, thinking about it. Can't Mount Pyre be Grumpig? There's a 4% Grumpig in Mount Pyre. But yeah, Quag. I fucking love Quag. I really want it to be water, but it's such a toxic encounter table. It's literally just 50-50 water absorb. One of the water absorb is goated. fucking. Ogotic Metacham. This is the double battle on the entrance to the Safari Zone. It only knows Follow Me, Focus Punch. Right? It is this guy, these guys here, right? One. You just have 2 rock sliders, right? And then it can't do any damage, like ever. You just go Mence plus Kabu. Right? Let's actually not lose something to this double battle like we did with Spinder. Okay. Rock slide, rock slide. Air slash. Alright. Cool. So we can have access to the Fire Zone now. Not going to use it, but yeah. Okay. We're going to do Safari Zone after we go to Lilycove because we want to get some Pokeblocks first. Because with Pokeblocks you can manipulate the nature. We want to get a plus Spadef nature. Vanessa, Mischievous. Yeah, this is a slightly harder fight. There's Destiny Bond, Mean Look on this Mischievous. There's also Belly Drum, Rest, Snore on the Wigglytuff. Other than that, it's not too bad. How long even is this? That's Lord. Yeah, it's been a pretty good playlist. We just yoinked it from my old flatmate back in 2021, like 5 years ago now. I've always had this playlist. It's what she used to put on when we had like pre-drinks or something. Usually. There's a few songs I don't recognize from it. Like, well, this is one of them. I'm very uncultured when it comes to music, as we all know. Can I blaze this Mischievous? I need a way to outspeed one. And my Absol, oh, my Absol's, but my Arcanine is faster. Yeah, I can blaze Flint for it. Who's that bait? The bait's Sudowoodo. And Earthquake Rock Slide. Type beat, but Donphan always wins. Bait's Arcanine. Overheat or Overheat? Is that true? Why does it have Overheat twice in this? I'm gonna assume that that's fake, but go Kingdra anyway. Kingdra beats the... gives us Wigglytuff. Goes for immediate Belly Drum because it can't click anything else, right? You just then go hard into a fighting type, which kills, right? Do stocks and kick. Oh, Breloom. Culture. And then it's going for Volt Tackle or technically Double Team. It does have. But surely, like, we just go Golem or something and it can never break us. Damn. Arcanine needs to be 66 for Blaze. Okay. Outspeed, kill with flamethrower. Pseudo Wudo, this is Earthquake, Rock Slide. With Earthquake is Arcanine Overheat. Kingdra. Yeah, Sunny Days happen. We don't mind if sun is up, we're right, when we kill. Make a difference. This is always Belly Drum. We are faster than this. I did. Belly Drum, and we just kill. Yeah, not the best set in the world. Not exactly sure what was being cooked there. This thing didn't have any damage output, so we could always just spam Earthquake. Alright, Pokemon Breeder Nora. Quick Claw Sunflora, Bright Powder Love Disc, and a Spinder. That is immensely troll. Okay. Quick Claw Sunflora. It does have HP Ice, so you can't just throw your Salamence at it. It is a bit funny. Ninetales, I guess. Fates, Love Disc. Oh, I think it's so troll as well. This is actually quite an annoying fight. Because you can't easily pre-damage, because it could Quick Claw. You can't pre-damage the guaranteed bait dive out of the Love Disc. Maybe it's like Muck, right? What gender is this Love Disc? It's female. What's my Muck? My Muck is female. I can't get attracted at least. So we do Muck. If we then get like double confused, we then go into like Raichu, right? And then it's Spinder, which is actually quite annoying. That's double edge. Kind of hits like a truck. Blaziken should. Okay. First, want Persimmon and then Spinder. Yeah, you want this one. Okay, Quick Claw. No Quick Claw. Alright, this is Love Disc. This is kind of random move. Sweet Kiss. We dodged it, right? Nice. Okay, we're Shadow Punching because it's Bright Powder. This is Double Edge or Beta Dance, right? And Blaziken always takes both. Never dead to Double Edge crit, and then we just kill Superpower. Nope, Scarf Cut even. This. Now I'm good. Cool Trainer Kristen with a Quick Claw Steelix. That's sick. Okay. I don't like Radiohead, man. What? I don't know Radiohead. They're before my time, right? They don't make music anymore, do they? I don't know any of their songs. They still make music. I don't know. Oh god, I've just done another Lord of the Rings, haven't I? Uh-oh. Alarm. I don't think I know any Radiohead songs. Don't know, it's just, yeah, not my genre of music. I can't believe this is surprising any of you. In fact, I refuse to believe that it's surprising any of you. Yeah, I didn't know it. It's on a playlist I yonked from a friend. So closed off. Your stutters. I didn't know you had a stutter. I'm so glad you made that progress with your voice therapy. Yeah, with your enum devices or something. Right. I know what you're talking about. I know you. Thank you for the bedumses. Yeah, that helped. That made me feel better. We can just broad on this Steelix. We don't really care about Quick Claw. Gives us Crobat. Going for Giga Drain. You can Raichu that. Yeah. Just Raichu. Gives us the Slacking for actually random move. I don't like that. Let's not do Giga Drain Crobat. We go Swallow maybe. Go with Facade. Yeah. Who does that give us? Gives us the Eggy. What chat overlay do I use? I use something called checking. It's been so long since I've not even looked at it since I set it up. It's never stopped working, which is I guess a good thing, right? I have no idea. Wait, what am I doing? Chat box. There it is. Chattis.com? No, I do chattis.com. Is that right? Chattis2511. You can do some like a fair amount of customization to how it looks and stuff. I think that's why I went with it. I'd like to do this little through Stream Elements if possible because I don't like Stream Elements. I have my alerts through Stream Elements, but that's it, and nothing else. And I've not touched my alerts since. Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't do Stream Elements. Yeah. Because you can do 7TV through Chattis. Yeah, that rings a bell. But yeah, Stream Elements is good for like alerts and basically nothing else, in my opinion. I actually need to look at like updating alerts. Maybe I just did default ones. It was similar to default when I first set up. But maybe we could find some more stream-specific stuff, right? Eggy on my Swallow. I can outspeed kill that too if I want. But maybe I don't want to. It would give me Blissey, so then I'd have Slacking left. I can kill the Blissey too. And that's always Hyper Beam, because it can't Earthquake or Shadow Ball. That's actually potentially preferable. Just checking this is true, right? So Groudon on the Steelix, they always kill. It might Quick Claw, but this will give us Crobat, and this is always Giga Drain or Hypnosis, right? We just go Swallow on that, kill. Kill gives us Eggy. Kill gives us kill. There's no Quick Claw or anything, and then it's just the Slacking. Hyper Beam, at which point we just go, we do what we did before, right? We go Golem, Hyper Beam, and then go Mence, right? And Fly Stall it. Yeah. I think this works. Groudon. Low. Golem. Mence. And we'll go Donphan. Why not? So Citrus. Silk Scarf, wherever you are. On you. Burn. Okay. Citrus. Citrus. We want leper actually on Salamence just in case we run out of fly PP, but I can't imagine we will. Alright, next trainer. Okay, hopefully this works. Crap Hammer, no Quick Claw. This is Crobat, Giga Drain, or Hypnosis. Sard. 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 Out. Guaranteed Hyper Beam. Column. Fence. Fly. Alright. Doable. Okay. How many more? Just 2 more fights and then Lilycove actually. They're gradually getting harder. I actually need to switch to 0.1 for this one. There's Pursuit on it. Okay. Yeah, so we've talked about this before. One of the changes in 1.1 was buffed Pursuit. Basically, every time that there's a trainer with Pursuit, we need to switch to the new patch. It's just a matter of basically copying the save file, because everything else about it is the same, so it doesn't have too much of an effect. It means at least we're playing by 1.1 rules wherever it is actually having an effect on stuff. Alright, 2 more fights. This one, yeah, Pursuit Houndoom, which is kind of spooky. This is like a mini like Tabitha or something. There's Gyarados, Flygon, Electabuzz, Bloom, Houndoom. No joke, this fight. We've got a bit of a level advantage though, so it's not quite as bad as it seems. We do Plusle on the Gyarados. Gives us Flygon. Or EQ. Ment's not kill. Embarrassing. We can just do Flygon, right? We just do Dugong. Outspeeds kills. Gives us Electabuzz or Thunderbolt. Cross Chop. How does Whiskash do? Like really, you'll be fine. This is obviously Bloom then. You go Fence, you'd assume. Kill that. Then it is Houndoom, which can't Pursuit because of Crunch. And you just go in and yeah, this is actually really straightforward, this fight. It's a very fair fight in general. Fuck. We have to. That's so stupid. I'm not counting that. So because I changed patch, I don't have access to the Porter PC. No, this is yeah, fuck this. Don't worry about it. And I only have Why Not in my party. Yeah, it's just a change. Yeah, I'm not counting that. Because I changed the patch. Yeah, it's a claw, isn't it? Fuck that. No fun for anyone involved. Alright. Hustle. Dugong. Whiskash. Yeah, the new patch doesn't have any of the quality of life features, which is why we play on the old patch. Like, yeah, no one's come out with like an upgrade, the new patch yet, which has like Portal PC and Repel and stuff. A little annoying. Alright. Citrus. You need to be slept, Whiskash, because of Ice Punch. Go Chesto, Mence, and then it's Cherry. Chicken. Zinc, bro. Nice full heal, bro. Sick items. Okay. Thunderbolt kills. Ooh, that health bar went down really. This is Earthquake. Ice Beam. Dude, is this one of the patch changes? All these HP bars are going down so slow. Cash. Ments. Is this a second The Wanted song? This one's goated, by the way. Alright. Cool. And let's get back onto the old patch now. Nice. And portable PC. Lovely. Okay. Last fight, and then we're in Lilycove. Gentleman Walter. This is the full evolution. Eevee, Vaporeon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Espeon. It's actually kind of ass. Is this this is really ass actually. It's Bright Powder Eevee. With substitute Body Slam, Double Team, Baton Pass. Do I have any guaranteed hit moves which can actually hit this thing? I'm thinking I don't. I have Air Relay Swallow. That's not going to do it, is it? Anything else? Shadow Punch is no good. I think like Vital Throw Hariyama here would be super nice. Whoa. Like I've got Shockwave, but it's not going to do any damage. Problem. Oh. Yeah, dude, this thing's a little spooky. I think we can just swallow it. I have no idea what it's incentivized to click though. It would be really nice if I could like, yeah, I think I should go 63 just because it guarantees that if it tries to substitute then it will fail. What are the AI procedures for this? +0 if it's slower. The substitute, which is, what about Double Team? Quite highly likely to get a +3. And if the foe is badly poisoned, this is super likely to click Double Team if I badly poison. But not guaranteed, obviously, because nothing ever fucking is. What about BP? Christ. It's just -2. It's not going to BP. If I badly poison, then I don't know if I can't even guarantee badly poison. Maybe poison. Right. It's very likely to double team. Well, it's this 72% chance of -2 is actually kind of brutal for it. But even if this body slam crit, I live 2. I live crit plus 2 ticks of burn. Who comes out afterwards? It's Jolteon. Yeah, I can swallow it. I just have to go 53 or 63 even. Then double aerial ace will do it. Then it's Jolteon, right? Jolteon going for Thunderbolt guaranteed. This thing, oh, I mean it. Like something like Whiscash will. This whole team can BP all. Assuming that we kill it, we get Flareon, Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Iron Tail. Seems like a taboo angle, right? Yeah, faster and kill. Vaporeon, doing Surf. I think it's probably a plus flank. Went on Surf, then it's actually kind of ass. The Lantern angle then. Gives us Espeon, assume kill. Espeon only has Psychic? So any dark type, right? So let's go Absol. Then the Umbreon is just go Tenta, right? Well, Chicken does it. Or Breloom even. Let's do Breloom. This fight could get really messy in terms of line, but for the most part we just have is win their 1v1 matchup, so I don't see a world where they have too much trouble. Too many of these mons just have like no coverage. So we need to go 63 Swallow. Let's go Roast on Orion. And Citrus. Okay, last fight. Let's get to Lilycove, shall we? Hopefully I've done this correctly. Right. Most likely double team? Yeah. Alright. Shit Swallow. Thunderbolt. It substitutes, yeah. What item is this? It's Fireberry. Okay, just build that, I guess. Vaporeon. Oh, Lantern. Annoying. What item is this? Leftovers. Okay. We 2-shot with Thunderbolt. Yeah. Again, thing can't touch me. Absol. Broski. Doing this. It can't mind. Doesn't do anything though. You got Psychic, so. Okay. This is now calm-minded, but it should be looked. Nuke it. Now back to Absol. Broski. Lilycove. These guys block you from getting in, but I'm not even sure if this was intended or not. By SHF for you to be able to access Lilycove at this point. But because you basically see the Lilycove sign, you're technically in Lilycove. What you can do is you can just fly. Yeah. Not sure if this is intended, but everyone does it. There's a rival fight here if you want to access the encounter. Right. Not a very hard fight. Is there any items here? we get like Lilycove department TMs, and we get the once we get to the department store, we can also buy the mail, which gets us the casino TM. Right. It's huge. So then we'll have infinite. These are all the moves we'll have infinite TMs of. Well, Fire Blast, Blizzard, Light Screen, Reflect, Safeguard. We don't really care. We'll have infinite Sludge Bomb, Steel Wing, and Aerial Ace from the department store. And then from the game corner, more importantly, infinite Brick Break, infinite Psychic, infinite Flamethrower, infinite Shadow Ball, and infinite Ice Beam. Crazy good TMs to have infinite of. We get a hot skill, right? Where is it? There, right? So that's after the rival fight, of course it is. Alright, so we need to do the rival fight basically, is what you're saying. It's not a very hard rival fight. We're super overloaded for this one as well as all of these other fights. It'd be Brendan. Porchik. Oh, we're actually not that overloaded. At it. You guys are on 5960. Is it this one? The one with the Swampert, right? Okay. Let's see how easily we can plan this shit. This Tauros, do you outspeed my chicken? You do. I go 65. Outspeed and kill. Actually can't kill. I mean, I can if I eat the Intimidate with something else, right? But we need to go that way to outspeed. I wonder whether I even want to do that. When maybe I could just go this with something else. Maybe like Donphan or something. Donphan. Oh. I mean, I'd rather not take chicken up to 65 just to... How does Swallow's Zard do? Off. Alright, let's assume I'm going to do 65 again in order to outspeed this shit. What does it give me? It gives me Ampharos or the Bolt or HP. So ideally, Thunderwave. Wait, is there football tonight? Sorry, I'm Turbo out of the loop. Full time, extra time? Is it draw? You going to penalties or something? Bunker, fucking steer. Does Whiskash not just like crunch the Ampharos up? Bates, Life, or HP Grass. Yeah. This thing's coverage is a little annoying. But Mence kind of beats it. Gives you Venusaur for Ancient Power, unfortunately. I'd rather not. Thank you. Maybe I don't want to elements then. HP Grass, right? Can I swallow this? Yes, I can. Gives me who? Gives me Venusaur again. Well, if I go 64, then I kill that too. Gives me Nidoking, which we also kill. Okay, crazy. And then it's Swampert, right? Definitely have to switch out on. This thing's a little... We can bait an Ice Beam somehow. Maybe like a Gyarados switch gets you guaranteed Ice Beam, right? Then you can go Wall Rain and Encore it down. Right? So all I need now is something to... Can I maybe find something else for this Tauros? I don't want to level up my Blaziken. What if I do... What if I do Donphan? Lower its speed. Right? With Mud Shot. Could it then switch? No, there's no resistance back. Then Body Slam. Can I go chicken on the Body Slam? And just kill? Yeah. And then this is the same, right? Yeah. It's Whiscash, beat the Ampharos, beat Typhlosion, HP Grass. Is it always going to be HP Grass from Typh? Should be, right? It's Swallow. We should have enough turns. If HP Grass crits, take 1 tick of burn. 1 tick of burn, kill, 2 ticks of burn, kill, 3 ticks of burn, kill, 4 ticks of burn. Right. Yeah, we're always good. There's no priority on anything in the back, right? Let's Swamp It and go Gyarados Wall Rain. Win. Alright. Oh, banger. Hey, we do need Silk Scarf on Swallow. Get these right. Yeah, we definitely do. Yeah, we need to go 64 on Swallow. Get the kill on something, right? On the Venusaur. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. One shot into Scarper Cut without intimidating kills this Tauros, right? Yarp. Okay. Ooh, Citrus. I'm Citrus on my Swallow. I need to be Silk Scarf. Good thing I checked that. Jesus Christ. I'm 64, right? Alright. Rage, I've done this right. Swallow, carry me. Also a banger. Okay. So this is guaranteed Body Slam. Just Mud Shot. Get this thing speed down. We want to kill this with Blaziken, so we bait Ampharos next. This is Body Slam again. Chicken's never dead to crit. Now that we're faster, we can kill with Scarper Cut. Oh, okay. Cool. We were Cherry Berry in case of para. This is Ampharos. It's now random move. Well, it was always random move. But it shouldn't ever be Fire Punch. At least. This is HP Water or Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt would be lovely. But Whiskash is kind of this guy's father. We probably should have gone Raw in case that was Fire Punch. It ain't that deep. We outspeed this guy, right? We don't need to... we outspeed by 1. Damn, I didn't realize it would be so close. This is never a kill. But all it can do is HP. Hardly threatening. Okay, this is now the Typh. The HP Grass, which swallows entry point. We'll take 4 ticks of burn in the course of taking 3 kills. So even after HP Grass, we'll be fine. Yeah, cool, no crit. 1. Yeah, this is Venusaur. We need to make sure we air slash this. Facade is not a kill, air slash. Very, very close, but Facade was a bit rangy. And now this is Nidoking. Which Facade also up. Minus defense nature is why. I would have thought this would be too bulky. But... it's now just this one put. This is kind of random move, I think. 50 HP. Yeah, this is Muddy Water, Ice Beam, Sludge Bomb. Could go Gara. Drop an Intimidate. This makes it so it's always Ice Beam because of the -1 attack. Let me just go War Rain and Encore it down. It's already Ice Beam, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Should be guaranteed Ice Beam. And now we have War Rain doing what War Rain does best. Being a piece of shit. For the opponent, of. For us, he's the GOAT. I'm gonna kill with 3 Surfs. Oh, War Rain. You're so good, buddy. Cool. Pretty straightforward rival fight. Bit of a jump in levels, but I think that's because, like I said, you're not supposed to do this until you've done Mount Pyre, but... Whoops. Sorry, SHF. Kind of fucking you on that one a little bit. Okay. So, we need to get a few things now. We're going to start by getting... What do we do? Do the Lotto, I guess. Did we win? So, Harbour Mail. For those, that will get us the coin case. Do we need any of these? We need a leaf stone eventually, right? Cool. Oh, these are all $1 now. Sick. Nice. Right, TM's acquired. I don't think there's anything else, right? We can get the Game Corner stuff now, but we can also, let's pick up the Heart Scale in Lilycove. Somewhere down here, right? It's this rock. What do you mean too bad bag is full? Suck my nuts. Dude, I hate the bag size in this game. Why did they make it so small? I know it's obviously size restraints. So go get the coin case from this geezer. Nice. Now we can get the casino TMs. This is Brick Break, Psychic, Flamethrower, Shadowball, Ice Beam, Goated TM. How much are they? Are they cheap in this? Hi, bro. I have to do this in PK Hex, in EK Hex then. BRB. I have no idea what you're talking about, mate. Alright, TM13, Ice Beam, 99, TM29, Psychic, 9, TM35, Flamethrower. Wait, no. These are the wrong numbers, aren't they? Ugh, let me do this right now and then I'll potentially have to go back and change. I'm pretty sure these are the wrong numbers. TM29, 35, 30, 32. Export in. Alright, let's check whether I actually got the right TMs. I'm pretty sure the docs have the wrong TM numbers, right? That's my memory. Ice Beam, correct. Psychic, correct. Shadowball, correct. Draco is wrong. Flamethrower is correct. What is Draco? What is it instead of Draco? 13 should be 24, not 30. Okay. M24. Save. Okay, we should now have 99 Ice Beam. T-Bolt? It's not T-Bolt either. Fuck, what is it then? Wait, I did the wrong one. Oh, kill me. Wait, so what even is the right items then? So it's TM30. It is TM30. It's not TM32. It's TM. What? Emerald TM numbers. Is it basic? The base ones? No, it's not. What is it then? I'm gonna scream. TM31. TM29. TM35. TM30. It's 31 instead of 32, right? Yeah. So stupid. It's 31 instead of 32, right? Save. So bull. Ice Beam, Psychic, Shadowball, Brick Break, Flamethrower. There you go. Cool. Yeah, dude, like these TM numbers are bullshit, dude. Like it says 32 and this is 31. It says 29 and it's 29. It says 35, 35. Then it says 24 and it's actually TM30. Then yeah, two of the numbers are just wrong. It's so stupid. Yeah, we've got the right ones now. Brick Break, Psychic, Flamethrower, Shadowball, Ice Beam. Cool. We can get an encounter now. We can go for the Quillfish. This thing is a piece of shit to catch. Although technically, I think it's optimal. No, it's not. Catch it with Quillfish already, with Quag already in the bag, because it can explode. We're looking at Lilycove. Well, I mean, this is 50-50 Cloister Quillfish anyway. Quillfish Mantine anyway. Could just end up with a Mantine. I wouldn't mind. So I think we lead. The idea is we lead Kabu, right? Because Kabu's kind of sackable. It's not fantastically sackable, but I have a Relicanth. And you flinch it, right? And you go for the flinch with the Rock Slide. And then you throw balls. Can you not get anything other than Ultra Balls at this point? I don't think so. I think Net Balls is like later. What level is this guy? It's gonna be 55, right? Quillfish. Wave knows like Gunk, Hydro. Move is it? Is it? I think it's even Explosion, right? Explosion Toxic. How much does Rock Slide do? I can put an extra couple levels on. That'd be helpful. Is there anything else I can maybe use for this purpose? Like something maybe sackable. How does Seeking? What can Seeking maybe do? I just go like stuff 70 Seeking. I mean, I can Drill Run, but there's a chance of just. That would suck. Anything else? There's more while, but if I just get Hydroed to death. Killer Swine, maybe. Right. It's gotta be Kabu. You could do. I was wondering whether you could like encore with Plusle if it doesn't explode. Right? Very good either. It's Kabu. We'll put some extra levels in him just to give him a better chance of living. We need at least something in the party in case it's Mantine. I think Anturn just always that. And we'll have stuff like Rally, Buck. Seeking, right? In the back of disc. In case we need to throw them at the Quillfish. Wait. I need to keep one guy under-leveled. Sorry, love disc. I'm actually going back in the box. I need to keep you under-leveled as a repel manipulator. We'll just do why not, I don't know. We'll take Seeking up though. Let's give Kabu, get Ancient Power. What do you even get rid of it actually? I need to keep Rock Slide for this specific turn. For this specific fat battle. Probably X's though. Alright, and we'll go, I guess, Petra. Alright. Gulp. Gulp. This is spooky. So this is 50% to be Quillfish, which can just boom on us. It's not got the worst catch rate in the world. We have a decent plan for trying to catch it. Catch rate 75 is not that bad. Oh, Kabu. Mantine would be fine, but we'd still have to try and catch a Quill at some point. Gonna keep popping up on routes if we don't. It's good rod. Right. Yeah. It's 60% Sharpedo. So most of the time we're gonna get a dupe here. Yeah. Should be able to outspeed and run away from this. Oh, okay, guess not. Oh, okay, 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 okay. You can get me out of here. Okay. So my Kabutops is slower than possible Sharpedos, is what I just learned. I need a fast mon that I can switch to. In case I need to switch. That was a bit spooky. It's probably Mence. No, it's Tentacruel. So I guess we're not bringing much. Alright, let's try this one again. Reset. And go in. That was a little spooky. There must have been a really fast Sharpedo, because I do have a fast Kabu. Right? 22 speed, yeah. Sharpedo. Level 55. It doesn't need to be that fast to outspeed us. Okay, this is gonna take a while if it's gonna keep being Sharpedo and I need to keep healing up my mons. Quillfish. Alright, here we go. Are we dead to explosion? Probably crit. Definitely crit. Hydro. Gunk shot. Explosion. Yeah, only crit. Hydro Pump does so much damage as well. We're level 67. Yeah, it's not very likely to two-shot. Alright, Rock Slide, go for the flinch. If this crit kills, then it crit kills. What are you gonna do? Alright, flinch. Flinch. Lucky, okay, but it toxics. Good for us with Petra. Best case scenario, turn 1. Okay. This looks like we did. This looks like it has terrible physical defense, by the way. Because that looks like it's on. What is the catch rate here? Quillfish. Quillfish is default 75, right? Catch rate? No, it's actually 45. What's a Pokemon which has 75 catch rate? Bulbapedia, tell me. What is something with 75 by default? Raichu. This in the catch rate calculator. Raichu. This is level 55. Looks like it's got about 25 HP. We're using an Ultra Ball. This is a 50% chance each ball. We have got decent odds. Alright, get in the ball. Get in the fucking ball. Get in the ball. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Oof, never worried. Oh, that's huge. That's absolutely massive. Not only is that not like no encounter, or even worse, -2 encounters, this opens up so many fishing routes later in the game. Holy. I have an emote for this, by the way. Had one planned. This is Truth Nuke. My goat Truth Nuke. That was spooky, but getting out of that with no deaths or anything, oh, best case. This thing had atrocious physical defense though, from looking at the calc, from looking at the damage it did. Alright, let this guy out. We want to see Swift Swim. This is 50-50, right? Pretty sure it's 50-50 poison point. Yeah. Is it still not working on the thing? That's interesting, because it's working on my chat in my window. Which is weird. Usually it's never this way around. Usually it works in the window, but not works in the overlay, but not in my window. That is weird. Maybe next time? We'll have to see. I might refresh the cache at some point. That might help. Alright. Stats. We want to see Swift Swim, please. Swift Swim. Nice. Serious. Okay. Neutral nature. Swift Swim is insanely good. 26 attack. Holy. It was 0 defense. Yeah. Not the best speed in the world, but it's Swift Swim. That's what matters. Huge. Alright. Let's get him in the box. I need to see how the speed IV works on Archie. Do we outspeed stuff? The most important thing. At level 77, you outspeed the Kingdra. You don't. Okay. Good. You outspeed the opposing Quillfish, which is something. Okay, what about Juan? Is it Juan or is it Wallace? It's Wallace, right? Is it? No, it's Juan. Definitely Juan. Slower than the Kingdra. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is naive. Like, you're always going to be slower than this. Right. It's okay. It's really specially bulky, which means it's not going to show kills to stuff, which is an important thing as well. Yeah, it doesn't see a kill from Thunder, the Lapras. And it's high enough attack that it'll kill the Kingdra and the Lapras. That's huge. Yeah, okay, this is a guy. Popped in. Let's get him leveled up. Yeah, Swift Swim is already massive, right? This guy can do stuff without Swift Swim, so the fact that we have Swift Swim, it's like, how much does the low speed stat even really matter, you know? Yeah, this is massive. We need to put Surf on this guy. Alright, cool. We can actually do some TMs across the board, actually. Right, there are probably some TMs I want to teach, like Ice Beams and stuff. Let me actually go through the box and see stuff I want to teach TMs to. We have Sludge Bomb, Brick Break, Psychic, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam. Non-fan, probably not. No. Ninetales, what do you learn? Do you learn any of these? Broadorn, no, probably not. You can learn Ice Beam, maybe, if you want to. Golem, no. Blaziken, no. Yeah, definitely Ice Beam. Kingdra. Muck. This thing can learn Brick Break. No need right now. Nothing on you. So I can learn. Oh god, I got the hiccups. So I can learn Brick Break too. It already has Psychic. Nothing on you. Nothing on you. On you. This thing can let Ice Beam. Ice Punch. We can put Ice Beam on you, but we don't need to right now. You've already got Ice Beam. You've already got Ice Beam. You're fine. Fine. This thing can learn Ice Beam. All right now. Look at you. We can maybe teach you Surf, but you've already got Ice Beam. You've already got Brick Break, Shadow Ball. We've got Surf, Sludge Bomb, Mirror Coat. We don't really have that many we want to teach stuff to actually. Cast Form moves. And Gloom, I guess. Let's put Sludge Bomb on you. Or Stun Spore. Flamethrower on you. Flame Wheel. Ice Beam. And then let's actually get him up so he learns Weather Ball. At level 30. War Pulse. Alright. Ice Beam on Blastoise. And Ice Beam for Hydro. Okay, cool.